Well, hello, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to walk you through the unnecessarily large home. So over here, we've got the coat rack in the entryway. You've got a little shelf with some plants on the wall above the shelf. And then over here, we've got a nice little spot here. We've got, drop off your keys and whatnot, plants, lamps, candles. A little bit of decor on the shelves. I didn't want to do too much, so I didn't want to over clutter it. Okay, now I got the lights. Didn't take me long. I'm not sure I'm in love with those chandeliers, but we'll see. They are medium wall height, or is it tall? It might be tall. But in this little nook here, I just put some plants in the window so that they can get light. You can put more plants in there. You can turn it into whatever you want. And then just a couple of pictures on the wall so that it's not too bland. Little plant there. We'll go into, oops, wrong way, the bathroom. Oops. So much for the surprise. Got a nice little rug when you walk in. We've got a double sink with double mirrors. Little wall decor up there. Toilet here with the shelf and a picture above it. I did section off the rest of the bathroom because over here we have a shower with a robe and everything. And over there you have your very expensive hot tub. Yay. Or not hot tub. You know what it is. I can't remember what it's called. And then here in front of the big window, we have a little place to sit, and I don't know why, but why not, right? Right. And love this tile, wall and floor tile combo. I think it works really, really well. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. Got another one of those chandeliers up there, and I did do spandrel and columns just to kind of section it off a little bit better. I know the colors don't quite match. They're both white apparently, so yeah. We do have a hand towel over there, so that's one thing. Here is the dining room, quite large, quite large. Over on this little nook, which I really like, is a little reading section. Got some wall lights there that glow down so that you can read see what you're reading. Sorry. My bad. Those are the only curtains that I could find that worked with these windows, but I think it looks okay. I don't think it's bad. But we got a little rug under there. I have been dying to use this rug somewhere, so I was going to make it work, and I think it worked okay. This is quite a large house. We've got a couple of china hutches here, some paintings above it, and this kitchen. I love the kitchen. I really love this kitchen. It's different. It's unique. Your Sims can walk through here. Guess you don't have to have the two stools on the end, but I kind of like it. Not a lot of clutter in the kitchen. I figure this house is going to be expensive enough as it is, so you can clutter it up with more stuff, of course. But I do have an accent wall here with, you guessed it, the fork and spoon. Yay! I remembered. We've got today's menu there on the wall. I love the accent wall. I think it works really well with the tile. And then over here on this side, I put the refrigerator on, well, it's technically that cabinet, but I put one on the bottom too, just to give it a platform for it to sit on. And I did the cabinet instead of a platform because I figured that way it would all match. So we've got, your spoons and stuff there for your cooking. We've got your pots over there. We've got a spice rack, cookbooks and spices. Still a lot of wall space left up top. If you don't like the walls this high, you could lower them, but if you lower them, you're going to have to change out these windows because the windows cover up everything. And then over here, what I did is, oh, that pillar is gone. Anyway, I added this wall here, and then this little table, the mirror, some more plants. And then we come down into the living room area. We have a piano in the corner over here. I know that's not ideal, but that's where it is. A few plants. I guess I could have put a chandelier, but I didn't. I just decided to do these little floor lamps. We got a nice little table here looking off to the side. Really cool sectional sofa. And I was today years old when I realized this was an option. I need to hit the little settings button more often. A little bit of decor on the walls, not a lot. Again, I don't want to over clutter it. It's already going to be expensive enough. And then I've got some more plants in this little nook. And then over here, we have the grandmother's room, which I think turned out really cute. Tall walls make it difficult sometimes. I gotta fix that wall. But anyway, it's a nice little pastel room. She's got a little place to read. Few wall decor, nothing major. And then if we go over here, this is the office. I love this. This right here is so cool. We've got some comfy chairs for people to sit in while the boss sits at the chair. We have some stared down bookshelves. I think that looks kind of neat. There are diplomas up on the wall. Lots of windows, plants, and some trophies where, whatever. I was looking for clutter, that's what I came up with. But I did add these over here just to add something to the wall. Again, I didn't want to clutter it too much. I didn't want a whole lot of paintings and pictures and clutter absolutely everywhere. I do have the giant TV here, and behind the TV I've got some lights. So here we are on the landing. That's pretty. Got a nice little view here. Got an ottoman on either side. I got to move it up a little bit because it's clipping into the wall. But down this way we have one bedroom. Let's call it the parents' bedroom. Peaceful, not too bad. Got a lot of plants. And then the bathroom. It's basically done like downstairs. So it's not completely different. It's basically the same. Same stuff laid out just a little different, but it's the same bathroom. So we're going to go out here. We're going to walk this way, and we're going to go into the twin boys' room, is what I've decided. So we've got a single bed, 2 single beds. Yes, Sims can walk through there, I'm pretty sure anyway. They each have their own desk with their own computer. Got a little bit of wall decor here and there. Lights. We have a little reading corner there. And then their bathroom is the same as the other one, just opposite. All good, all good. Good. Okie dokie. I hope you're ready to see what I did. Beautiful garden. Stairs on either side. There's not a lot on the porch or the back patio, but that's okay. But you come down the stairs here. And you've got this beautiful large fountain. You've got some flowers. You've got a game table. You have a grill and a bar and a little patio table. Not only that, you have a maze to get through. Good luck to your Sims. But within this maze, you will see there are some secret items like a treadmill, a pool. Yes, it comes complete with a pool and a jumping board, diving board. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, see, look, I'm already getting lost. I mean, if you get lost and you're in first person, you can always just go through. And there we go, back out this way. And then over here, if we go this way, what's going on over here? Oh, microphone. I had fun with this. Oh my God, it's insane. I started doing this and I was using just like a regular hedge, placing them one by one. Woodworking table. And then I was like, I could have sworn there was like, I don't know, a hedge, like an actual hedge fence maybe. And I looked and bonsai. Okay, I can't do this. I'm going to get lost. So yeah, after placing I think it was most of this side, I ended up realizing, oh, there's a fence, which made it so much easier. But yeah, there is a microphone. There's a guitar. There's also a telescope. We've got a tree in the middle of it. You've got a bonsai tree, woodworking table. This side you have, the treadmill and the pool. So yeah, there isn't a ton. There's also a pea bush. There isn't a ton of outdoor decor or outdoor landscaping because this took forever. Like, oh God, I don't know, about an hour and a half just to do the maze part. This part in here was simple. And then I added the pool and I was like, okay, I want the entrance here and I want the entrance here, entrance for the pool here. And then I just kind of went from there and I'm like, oh my God, how do I make this look like a maze? Because when I first did this, it was like you walked in and you went doot, 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 doot. And it was like, okay, wait, that's too easy. I forgot how to make a maze. But I figured it out and I got there eventually. So yes, you can get there. You just go this way, go around, and enter. And on this side, you can see it because there's no tree in the way. You just go around and to the pool. But excuse me, my throat is still nasty. I do have a little bit of landscaping in this little section in here. I also, in the front, added some fountains with some water emitters and some lotus candles, and a little bit of landscaping there as well. Another little fountain there. I mean, there's fountains all over this place. It's not even funny. But you're probably going to laugh anyway. Be like, why do you need so many stupid fountains? You need them? Because I said so. Anyway, so if we do a top-down view, there's your maze. I know you're not going to need to figure out how to get through the maze, but your Sims are going to have to figure it out. From what I hear, autonomously, they kind of go the wrong way sometimes. So that'll be fun. Never done a hedge maze. This is my first time doing it. So hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's good. They're two tile wide. Well, that didn't work. Sections. So I didn't know if I could just do one tile or if it had to be two. So I just did two to play it safe. But yeah, it'll be fun to watch a sim go through the maze to try to find their activity item or a skill item, or just to try to find the telescope or the pool. It'll be interesting. But there's a top down of the upstairs, so you can get an idea of the floor plan a little better. And then downstairs, I really love the way I did these stairs. I wish I could have squished them together, but I could have done that and not have this little gap here and here. But then I would have been one tile short either on one of the other. I can't English today. I would have been one tile short on either side. And I had already done all of this. It was all like uniformed. It was balanced on both sides. I did not want to try to figure out the roof again. So I was like, yeah, no, this is what you get. This is what I'm going to do. I admit this room and this room are ginormous. And I think the living room I ended up filling up fairly well, I think. The dining room, I just couldn't figure out what else to do. So, anywho, if y'all download this, I'll do this at night. If you download this and you use it, let me know how it worked out for you. Let me know if you liked it, if your Sims liked it, if they hated it, if you completely redid the innards. That's fine. I'd love to see what you did so that I could see, if there was a better way to do this. Because I'm sure there was. But like I said, I wanted to keep it uniformed. I wanted to keep it balanced. And that's what I tried to do. And then I tried to furnish accordingly. Doesn't always work. You just do what you can. So if you do play with it, use it. You don't like it, leave your comments, questions, and suggestions down below. Not just for the build, but not just for this build, but for any build that you have I can't English today. I'm so sorry. Just leave your comments, questions, and suggestions, please. Thank you. And then also, if you couldn't or wouldn't mind, I don't have words today. I don't know words. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you would hit the like button and the subscribe button. You can also hit the little bell. That would be great too, but like and subscribe are more important. The bell's more for you, so it might behoove you to do that. Hashtag lilmomma, hashtag Momma-One, hashtag unnecessarily large, hashtag entertainment, hashtag pool, hashtag maze. I don't know if those are good hashtags, but let me know what you think. Anywho, I'm gonna shut up now. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and until next time, y'all, have fun.